What's up, everybody? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network, and we're giving you an update for Damar Hamlin, safety of the Buffalo Bills, who was injured tonight in the game against the Cincinnati Bengals. He went up to make a tackle on number 85, T. Higgins. T. Higgins kind of lowered the shoulder, to give him a finishing blow, how you finish tackles. He gave him a very impactful hit to the chest. Hamlin made the tackle. He briefly stood up. As he stood up, it seemed like he was trying to pull at his chin strap to try to rip, to get it off, to get his helmet off, but then he collapsed backwards. So he immediately felt something as soon as he got the hit, because he looked like he was trying to pull at his chin strap to take off his helmet, but then he just collapsed backwards. Now, I have a doctor in my family, and I took a look at the hit over and over again. I was trying to think whether, did they get hit, maybe on the chin, what I'm saying? Like maybe some of it was impactful to the head. But I was speaking to a doctor in my family, and she said that this looks like something called commotio cordis. And what it is it is a blunt trauma to your chest area that makes you go into immediate cardiac arrest. I had never heard of this at all. So what it is it's a blunt blow to the chest. Okay, it's the chest cavity that could make you go into cardiac arrest almost immediately. And, she said, it's not guaranteed. She didn't see the play or what have you. But then when I described it to her, and then she was going on the internet and she saw it and she said, oh yeah, that looks like, commotio cordis. I think that's how she pronounced it. And it is a blow to the chest, a sudden, hard, impactful blow to your chest that, sends you into cardiac arrest almost immediately. So, wow, a little shaken up, guys. I'm sorry. Damar Hamlin, in critical condition. They said they do have a pulse, but he is not breathing on his own right now. So that's what it looks as though it was. A lot of people asking, did he get hit to the head? Stuff like that. But, also want to shout out T. Higgins, man. I DM'd him and told him, keep your head up, not your fault. He's got to be feeling pretty bad right now. But we're going to continue praying for Damar Hamlin. Let's keep our prayers up. Hopefully this young man, only 24 years old, comes out of this. Moving on to this idiot, piece of crap, racist, in my opinion, Skip Bayless. Now, Skip Bayless was tweeting, and we all have seen Skip Bayless over the past few months say about 3 to 4 things that are very questionable when it comes to black people. Just a couple of weeks ago, he said something, crossed the line, said something very personal to his partner, Shannon Sharpe, who happens to be a black man, former NFL player. Said something personal to him. Never apologized for it. Now he's on Twitter, and this is what he tweeted directly after this happened. He tweets, no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game, but how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which at this point seems so irrelevant. Now, everybody saw this tweet and lost their mind. There was over 30,000 tweets within 5 minutes of this tweet. So over 30,000 responses. And people were just dragging Skip Bayless. Look at the stuff that some of the people are saying. I don't want to give the gross tweet more attention. I do want to let you know that almost every single person in the industry thinks you are a gutless, spineless, little coward of a man who is awful at his job and being to humans. And at being human. And this is what people have been saying about him ever since he said that personal thing about Shannon Sharp, his partner. He continued to humiliate. And I mean, I guess we should stop talking because if we seem to be more concerned about it than Shannon. I hope they fire you, bro, for you to even think of a game. It's very sad. That's basketball player Isaiah Thomas. And that's what most of these comments are like. Most of these comments are basically saying this guy needs to be fired. Skip, you are one of the worst human beings on the planet. I hope everyone boycotts anything to do with you and ends your career. It's such an insensitive tweet. Football is not what is important here. Imagine if that was your son out there. You know, show some, I guess it said show some respect or whatever. And this went on and on and on. He got dragged. People are saying, it's been an hour. You still have this tweet up. He got dragged. So then finally, after being dragged all across, they probably called him. Somebody probably gave him a call and said, you might want to rephrase that. Here goes Matt Barnes. Oh, used to be a fan of this guy. Why? I have no idea. But daily, I've been losing respect for him. This tweet right here is the icing on the cake. Skip, you are a clown. And Darrell Reeves responded back to him. He said something about, oh, this hit was different. Usually say that's football. You know, Darrell Reeves said it's just not any typical injury. After the hit, he stood up, fell on the ground. The trainers had to give him CPR. Are you nuts? And then here he comes with this. Nothing is more important than that young man's health. That was the point of my last tweet. I'm sorry if that was misunderstood, but his health is all that matters. Again, everything else is irrelevant. I prayed for him and will continue to. And he's only said that because of the backlash he got. He got backlash of what he said to Shannon Sharp. He never attempted to apologize. But now he saw more backlash for this. And FS1 probably gave him a call and said, hey, you need to clear this up. This guy continues to stay on television. And he never faces repercussions. He never faces repercussions. What this guy says, never faces repercussions. No doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game, but how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant. Yeah, you said that in the beginning. He tried to make it seem, he revert back to the first tweet. It was misunderstood. Never should have been said. Or how were they going to postpone it? That should never been said. He knew it was going to garnish a reaction, and that's why he put it up there. But now that he see the backlash it got, it's went viral enough for him, so now he'll put an apology. I bet he won't delete the tweet, though. This guy gets away with whatever he wants to say. And Shannon, like I said, I'm going to stop defending Shannon because Shannon, you sit there and let this guy talk to you, humiliate you, like that's your master. Talks to you in a way where it's like he's, scolding a grown-ass black man and will never apologize for it. Remember, it's the same guy who posted the N-word that he, from an interview or from a locker room, posted the N-word, called Steph Curry, a black man, light-skinned Steph. I'm sorry, sir, you can't say that. You can't say light-skinned Steph. You're not black. This guy has done questionable thing after questionable thing. Nobody says anything. He won't face any repercussion. But he apologized now because he probably got that call from up top. Anyway, prayers up for Damar Hamlin. We're going to keep you posted. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network.